Parable of the Good Samaritan, Luke 10, verse 29 to 37. But he wanted to justify himself, so he asked Jesus, "And who is my neighbor?" In reply, Jesus said, "A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes, beat him, and went away, leaving him half dead. A priest happened to be going down the same road, and when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side. So too, a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by on the other side. But a Samaritan, as he traveled, came where the man was, and when he saw him, he took pity on him. He went to him and bandaged his wounds, pouring on oil and wine. Then he put the man on his own donkey, brought him to an inn, and took care of him. The next day he took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper. 'Look after him,' he said, 'and when I return, I will reimburse you for any extra expense you may have.' Which of these 3 do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers?" The expert in the law replied, "The one who had mercy on him." Jesus told him, "Go and do likewise." The parable of the Good Samaritan is a well-known story from the Bible, specifically from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 10, verses 29 to 37. It is a story told in response to a question posed by a lawyer who asked, "And who is my neighbor?" In the parable, a man is traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho when he is attacked by robbers. They strip him of his clothes, beat him, and leave him half dead by the side of the road. A priest and a Levite, both religious figures, pass by the wounded man but avoid helping him. They might have been concerned about ritual purity or simply hesitant to get involved. However, a Samaritan, a member of a group that was traditionally despised by Jews, comes along and is moved with compassion. He tends to the man's wounds, puts him on his own animal, takes him to an inn, and cares for him. The next day, he gives money to the innkeeper and promises to cover any additional expenses when he returns. The significance of the parable lies in the unexpected heroism of the Samaritan, who goes beyond cultural and religious boundaries to show compassion and mercy, to illustrate the broader concept of neighborliness, and to emphasize that anyone, regardless of their background, can be a neighbor by showing love and kindness to those in need. It challenges listeners to examine their attitudes toward others and to recognize the importance of compassion and selfless love in their interactions with people.